everybody. I think we're live. This is our first AMA and daily giveaway for EMP.Money. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if anybody's in the comments. Hopefully we're coming through loud and clear. And yeah, welcome. This will be exciting. We're going to do our AMAs here. I'm working on getting others to join me, as well as webcam and screen capture. So right now it's going to be more of a podcast style, but definitely follow along. Go ahead and look on EMP.Money, log in with your MetaMask, and you can follow along the Detonator homepage. And awesome. All right, we're coming through. Everybody says they can hear me. That's great. So let me jump right into it. Again, this is EMP.Money. We are one of the only algorithmic stable, algorithmic pegged projects that are connected to the price of Ethereum. So you're able to earn with exposure to ETH. So I kind of will go over basically a little bit more about what we are, and then we'll jump into Detonator. So again, we're a seigniorage project, or an algorithmic coin that's pegged to the price of Ethereum. So what that means is for every 4,000 EMP, that equals 1 Ethereum. So right now ETH has been up a little bit. The peg is about 0.77 cents, and we're at about 0.78 cents right now. So we're above peg, and what that means is when we're above peg, the ecosystem is healthy, and we actually are able to print more EMP. So it's basically controlled inflation, just like the Federal Reserve or other government agencies are able to print money. We're able to print money as well, but we do it in a much more responsible manner, and reward the EMP holders and owners of the protocol rather than wasteful government entities. So that's a little bit of background about who we are. There is a great EMP Academy. For those of you that have not been through that yet, we highly suggest that you do. Please go to our homepage, and you will see that there's a button that you can sign up for the EMP Academy. That will help. Again, you learn about the best strategies, what we recommend, and again, not financial advice, but just how to participate in the protocol the best way possible. So awesome. All right, looks like we got some viewers coming over. Again, we usually do this on Telegram, but we're trying to do this more on YouTube now. And yeah, I'm glad to be back. I know a lot of you again have been following my saga. I was having some internet issues, so it's glad to be back and glad to be here with all you guys. So yeah, we're going to continue to do this. We will also invite other guests on. We'll have some guest hosts, and we'll also be doing some giveaways. So if you are not part of EMP, but just found this live stream, definitely feel free to comment in the comment section, and we will be giving away some EMP after all of this. So again, it'll be a fun time where we can all get together every day and learn about EMP. So alright, I'm going to jump into Detonator now. Alright, so Detonator is our very sustainable ROI contract that uses EMP LP as the currency. So what this does is it locks up some liquidity for the protocol, and it also helps benefit the overall protocol, because when you claim, half of that is in Ethereum, so you're able to take profits without hurting the price of EMP. And Detonator is a conglomeration of about 10 different ROI contracts that we have seen successful over the years, and we've combined the best of all of those into what we feel is the greatest ROI contract of all time. So if you're, again, new to the project, you're just gonna, it's very easy. You can zap into Detonator. So when you're on the Detonator page, again, EMP.Money/detonator, you can zap in. What that means is it will take whatever currency that you have in your wallet, whether that's BNB or ETH. We have a bunch of options, and it will automatically sell half of it into EMP and half of it into Ethereum, create the LP for you, and go into Detonator. So what happens is that investment is then locked up, so you don't have access to your initial capital, but you get 365% back over a period of time. So right now we're paying a little bit over 1% per day, but it fluctuates. It can be even more than that sometimes, and a little bit less than that sometimes, but we've been hovering over 1% per day since our inception. Detonator is only about 1 month old, a little bit less actually, and we've seen some amazing results so far. So today's pool balance is 25,970 LP, which is $2.5 million in U.S. currency. Our total, I'm sorry for the dollars in the background. Our largest prize today. So with Detonator, we also give away a daily lottery. So as long as you're participating and buying tickets into the lottery, you have a chance to win, and that's 1% of the overall pool, as well as a largest depositor bonus. So if you're the largest depositor for the day, you also get 1% of the pool. So right now that lottery and largest depositor is 259 LP, which is just over $25,000. So every day we're giving away $25,000. It's just truly remarkable that this protocol is able to do that, and yeah, we're excited to again bring it to you guys. For those of you that are new, that have not seen this, and those of you that have already been in the protocol, we're happy to have you all here. So, alright, I'm going to take some questions while we wait for the live draw to happen. We have approximately 21 minutes remaining until the live draw. So, I'll do a 10-minute warning, and then a 5-minute warning, and then a 1-minute countdown. So, again, it's only me. Usually we do this on Telegram, so it's easier for people to interact. But if you're on YouTube, please in the comments give us some feedback. Again, if you have any questions, we'd love to answer that. And yeah, the floor is open to anybody in the comments on YouTube. Alright, so first question is, for the zap function, would it be problematic to add in BUSD as a currency option? So no, we could probably do that. I'll get with the developer on that. The reason we don't is that we don't have a liquidity pair for BUSD, but if you're zapping in, that really isn't that big of a deal. It will use it to buy it off the market anyway. So yeah, that's a great suggestion. If you prefer that we add BUSD, we will. In the meantime, you can convert any of the currencies that we do take into BUSD and zap that way. So, alright, so another question is, has anybody ever won the lottery twice? So, not to my knowledge. The hard code in the contract actually makes it to where you cannot win the largest depositor and the lottery on the same day, and then the law of averages just make it very, very unlikely that you'll be a winner on more than one day. But technically, it is possible, but I don't think it has happened yet. So, all right, a few more questions here. So yeah, there is a minimum requirement to get a lottery ticket. Right now it's a 0.15 LP. That works out to be about $15 US. If you're compounding, you also get credit for tickets, and it's actually a little bit less than that because of the way our taxes work. There are some taxes involved on Detonator, there are no taxes on the protocol overall, but there are in and out taxes on Detonator. So yeah, if you're compounding, you can actually get credit for a little bit less, but make sure you're doing at least 0.15 LP before you or when you are a new depositor. So and yep, alright, let's see, what else here? Bear with me, guys. This is our first live stream on YouTube. I appreciate everybody's patience. They will get better, I promise. We're just experimenting with new ways to get this out to everyone. So, alright, let's see. What other questions do we have here? Alright, so it says, AJ, do you and the team have any plans beyond nodes? So yeah, we released some nodes about 10 days ago, maybe a little bit less, and nodes were a great option for people that have liquid EMP that do not want to sell their EMP, because at the end of the day, selling EMP actually hurts the protocol overall, and you think, well, why would I get in a protocol where I can't take profit? So we advise taking profits in eShare. So EMP LP will actually grant you, farm you more eShare, and that is a really great way to take profits without hurting the protocol. So the issue is that, you know, we understand that a lot of people don't have fresh capital to bring over and pair with EMP to be able to create the liquidity. So we release nodes, and nodes are basically EMP in and EMP out, or single staking. And the reason that we did this, again, was to give literally no reason to sell EMP. So you're able to earn more EMP with your EMP, just like Detonator. The nodes are, your initial investment is locked up, so you don't have access to that, but you're dripped, or you're given more EMP over time. So depending on the size of your node, I mean, APRs have been insane lately. Over 500%. So on the larger nodes, which is just killer. So nodes are a great option if, again, you're not too familiar with the ecosystem, you just want to get started. You can definitely go into nodes, and they also offer a 400% ROI. After the 400% return, your node no longer produces. So this is, again, another very innovative thing we've done. That allows you to, that allows us to be sustainable, but still offer some amazing returns. So, and then yeah, after nodes, we have a lot of plans. We have a contract we're working on right now that will incorporate some sort of stable coin yield. Again, we're working out the details, but we want to, again, have a system in place that not only helps our treasury, because the next step is to scale our treasury, as well as scaling the platform overall, and offer rewards in stable returns. So that is our next step. We don't have an ETA on that yet. We're still in the design phase, but hopefully sooner than later. So. Alright, another great question about our recent partnership. So, we did just partner with Burr Finance, BRR, because the printer goes Burr. So they've been, we've had some discussions with their team. We really like what we're seeing, and really it was no risk to our community. So they allowed EMP to be in their Genesis farm because they knew what an amazing community we have. And most of you are educated on how these seniors projects operate, so it was a no-brainer for us to get involved. The code looks solid. The team has KYC'd, and yeah, I mean, there's always risk, but again, there was really no downside to the whole situation. I mean, by getting involved in Genesis, there was a small 1% fee of your deposit. But you should easily be able to get that back, and plus some from the reward. So the idea is that if you have some liquid EMP, get into the Genesis pools. They're going on right now. We're going on for the next probably 18 hours or so, and farm their cash token. And once you farm that, then you can make the decision to, pair that up with LP, or sell half and keep half, to get basically a free position in their contract, to set up another money printer, that again we can bring profits back home to EMP. So it's the exact same concept at EMP, where you farm the LP, you get the share token, and then you put it in the boardroom. So again, those of you that are familiar, there really is no downside. And those of you that aren't familiar, feel free to reach out on Telegram for a strategy. But we want them to succeed. The idea is not that we just, get in their Genesis and then dump everything to oblivion. The idea is that, we get a position in their platform without really any new capital risk from the investment side, and then help them grow and make it, something that, again, is another money printer. So it's not meant to take away from EMP. It's not meant to, again, don't leave your positions in EMP to get into it. It's just another great partnership that, again, gives EMP holders basically a whitelist of getting into a Genesis pool, which is very, very rare. So, again, feel lucky that you were able to do that, and we're making plays for people even outside of our own platform. So, no other project can say that. It's just super bullish. I mean, if you're part of EMP, you're everywhere you look, there's an opportunity to make money. So, we're very excited about that. So, all right, let's see what else. All right, how long has EMP been around? So, at an AMA the other day, I said we've been around for 3 months. We've actually been around for 2 months. So I lose track of time as it is, and we're actually younger than I had originally thought. So that's super bullish. I mean, we're outpacing growth from most platforms. Again, even we're a fork of Tomb Finance, but we've implemented many changes to where we're really not a fork anymore. We just use some of their base code, but we become our own animal, and we're above peg. We're some of the highest TVL out of any seniors project out there. So, I mean, even Tomb, we've been above peg for the last 2 days, and Tomb has not. So that's really bullish. I mean, we're firing on all cylinders, and again, those of you that are in the ecosystem, you've been around, you know what we're doing, but those of you that are new to this, we really encourage you to join our Telegram and Discord and to start learning. So, alright, we're getting close to our countdown here, bear with me. Alright, so, and this is our brand new YouTube channel. We will be doing the live streams here, and we will also be uploading a lot of educational videos as well. I know that was another question I'm seeing. Yeah, the EMP Academy is the best way to learn. Those are all videos. That's through a software called Thinkific. We did it on there just to make things a little bit more organized and easy to follow. But all those videos will eventually be coming to YouTube as well. So if you're a visual learner, I know that's how I learn best. All of that will be available and completely free of charge. Alright. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. And we're almost time here. Let me jump back over. Alright, so we have just about 9 minutes left. That was your 10-minute warning. I'll do a 5-minute warning, and then we'll be ready to have our daily rollover. So, again, the pool balance is back over 26,000 LP. The daily lottery is $25,487. That's the largest dollar value lottery that we have had to date. That's extremely exciting. Again, the fact that we're able to give that away every single day is just truly mind-blowing, and the contract continues to sustain and grow. We're just under 966 users, or 966 users right now, and just under 1,000. We've seen some great growth every day. We're growing between 20 and 30 new users every day. Once we break 1,000 users, I think that we will start to see parabolic growth as well. And I mean, even if we just maintain, our levels that we are now, you're able to earn substantially. Most of our farms are paying over 1% per day. Our eShare token is about to break $600. That's a new local all-time high. So things are, again, looking really, really good for us right now. And that's thanks to our amazing community. All right, 8 minutes. Right now, the largest deposit is 19.45 LP. We'll see if that holds up. Yesterday, the largest sniper was about 51 LP. It's been anywhere from 100 to 200 LP. So, again, if you're looking to get in, that's really the best way to do it. Make your first shot your best shot. Alright, that's another great question. So, aside from people buying and selling EMP, how does the team help maintain PEG with ETH being volatile? So, again, I touched on it a little bit earlier about our treasury. We have a substantial treasury, and we use what's called hypothecation, which takes our treasury and actually earns a yield on the cash reserve. So, right now that's an Anchor protocol. We're earning about 30% a year on that, which isn't a lot, but, as the treasury grows, that could be a substantial amount of money that brings in new capital into the treasury from the yield, and then that is used to buy back EMP or to supplement Detonator, or whatever we see fit. I mean, we've done over $400,000 in EMP buybacks since our inception, and really done everything we can to help support PEG on top of the healthy ecosystem. So, yeah, that's another thing that makes us very different as the way that we utilize our treasury. And the next step in all of this is to really bolster our treasury. Again, like I said earlier, we have a plan that will hopefully bring in literally millions into our treasury. And then at that point, we're able to use low-risk yield farming to bring in new capital from that and support PEG indefinitely. So once we get to that point, we could really see, this become truly special. So we're excited. I mean, everything is, we're way ahead of schedule on what we've been developing. Again, those of you that have been around, we do daily AMAs. We're doxed. We're audited. We've done KYC. We're everything that you want to see in a project, and we're developing at breakneck speed. So, awesome. All right. All right. So another great question. Again, guys, if I miss your question, feel free to type it again. When I go to a new channel, sometimes people don't treat me well. How is your community? So yeah, we have one of the best communities out there. We call our community Emperors. That's EMP Emperors. And again, the community is another thing that makes us very, very different. So if you're a noob, don't feel bad. Come in, ask some questions. We're all there to help, and we want to, again, not only support you, getting involved with EMP, but we also want to support you in your DeFi journey as a whole. So even if it doesn't mean getting involved with EMP directly, we want to help you learn how to use MetaMask, how to be safe in the DeFi space. Again, how to be a good investor. I mean, stuff that, again, no other project is teaching, and that alone, being part of our community, is worth, its weight in gold, even if you don't become, involved more than that. So yeah, we would love to have you in the Telegram. Anybody that has completed our EMP Academy, they have a special title. They're great people to ask questions. Any of our admins. We also have our EMP generals of the EMP army. All the generals have their own titles as well, and they are very, very smart people that are more than happy to help you. Again, never give away your seed phrase or connect to sites that we don't publicly announce. So be smart about it, but there's no harm in asking questions for sure. So yeah, great question. All right, let's see where we at. All right, the 3-minute warning, guys. I'm going to lay off our questions for 1 minute while we focus on Detonator. Again, we'll get our screen capture software working, but in the meantime, you can go to EMP.Money/Detonator and follow along and see where we're at. So right now, again, all the last-minute compounding. Get ready, everyone. Make sure you're compounding. We did increase the gas limits, so there should be less failed transactions, but if there are, you still need to up your gas manually as well. But here we go. We have 2-minute warning, 2 minute and 30 seconds. I'll do a 1 minute warning and then a 10-second countdown. If you're already involved in the protocol, make sure you're compounding. We should see a lot of last-minute volume here, and let's see if we get a sniper that comes in and takes the pool. Right now, 19.45 is the highest, and again, today's lottery is $25,533 US equivalent, with 260 LP, and our largest lottery to date. So, and it's continuing to grow as people compound. And yeah, good luck to all the hopefully winners. If you are a lottery winner, definitely let us know, celebrate with us, and again, good luck to everyone. Here we go. 1 minute and 45 seconds. One minute and 30 seconds. Any rewards that are not claimed or compound are rolled over back into the pool. Again, this is very, very good for our sustainability, and it doesn't hurt the investor as well, because it just adds one more day to your ROI time. You don't actually lose out on that money. Again, those are just some little nuances with Detonator. We'd be happy to explain more as we go, but here we go, guys. So 1 minute warning. Good luck. Let's see some snipers come in. Alright, takes about 20 seconds for the blockchain to process, so don't wait too long. Here we go. 30 seconds. $25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Will 19 hold up? Let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, let the blockchain process. Nice, 60 for a sniper came in. Let's see if that holds up. Maybe a double snipe, we'll see. Alright, I think 60 may have been the winner. Yes, there it is. Alright, let the blockchain roll over. There's a lot of processing that happens with Detonator last minute. Alright, refresh your page. Alright, looks like about 255, about 200 LP came in the last minute, so there may have been a double snipe, but I think 60 LP took it down. Yeah, it did. So that's the winner. 𝘤𝘠𝘬𝘠 ending in 𝘤𝘠𝘬𝘠, and the lottery winner for today is 𝘠𝘰𝘪𝘂𝑒. So congrats to those that got it. Hopefully one of you are the winners. Again, we have a whole nother 24 hours to build the pool. The largest is already 262 LP. That's $25,696 US. Again, our largest lottery and sniper bonus to date. So even though the pool balance is maintaining or growing slightly, because Ethereum is up, our dollar values are severely increased. So it looks really, really good. So awesome, everyone. Congrats. Now we do it all over again tomorrow. I'm going to hang out for a little while and take some more questions. But that's exactly what we'd like to see. And again, hopefully you were the winner. And for those of you in the comments, we are going to work out a way to be able to do a giveaway to anybody that shows up every day. We're just going to try to figure out the best way to do that. Right now, we'll probably go back and do it manually, but we'll eventually do it live as well. So again, if you are part of our crew, definitely make sure you comment down below to be eligible for that. And wow, we have 44 people on here. This is pretty good for our first YouTube live stream. So that's about what we get in our Telegram. So I think this is working. So alright guys, I'll take some more questions while we're hanging out. Let me see. Alright guys, you're telling me there's a major delay on YouTube, so that'll be something that we'll have to work out. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to up our bit rate. We'll work on that for sure. Alright, any other questions, guys? The boardroom is printing. While we're above PEG, we do issue new EMP. Again, that's part of our controlled inflation, but it's also the reason why, EMP is one of the only protocols that everybody that's involved can win. We're not relying on somebody buying EMP at a higher price. We're earning from the APRs, and not only from the farm, but from the boardroom as well. So, again, it's a lot to go over right now, but that is what we go over in the EMP Academy, and it's really a remarkable protocol that allows things to be sustainable and to let everybody succeed. So, right now, the boardroom APR is 884 APR, which is just insane. The boardroom's improving massively, and the way you get rewards in the boardroom is to stake the eShare. So again, don't ape into eShare; they're very volatile. We suggest that you pair up EMP LP and farm your eShare, and then put those farm rewards into the boardroom and earn, and then repeat that cycle as we grow to build your position. So yeah, we're looking really, really healthy. Alright, let me jump back over and check the comments. Alright, so how much did the person win? I'm assuming you're asking the lottery amount. Today was again just over 25,000 US dollars. That is automatically compounded back into the protocol, so you don't get that money up front, but that is actually a bonus, not only for the protocol because people cannot dump, but it's also a bonus for the lottery winner because really you're able to earn 365% on that lottery winning. So it's pretty remarkable. I mean, that 25K turns into about 75K, after you minus your initial deposit. So it's pretty amazing what we're offering. So yeah, it's awesome. That number is right. Yes, the number is right. 25K. Alright, let's see, who else? Yeah. Nearly missed compounding. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Yeah, hopefully you weren't listening to me. Again, make sure you're following. I know that there is a major delay. Again, we're trying this. This is new uncharted territory here. I'm not by any means a YouTuber or, video engineer. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me. And one of our team members, Mike, Crypto Mike, Player One Signals, he has a great YouTube channel. Go check him out. He will be another co-host and really be able to help us bring a lot more production value to the YouTube channel. He's currently in Dubai. He is making some incredible connections in Dubai, not only for EMP, but for our community as well. So big shout out to Crypto Mike. We're excited to have him as not only part of our team, but also helping to grow us and make connections, to bring EMP to the next level. So you guys will see him again soon. Alright, let's see, what else? I have time for a few more questions here. Yes, every day we do the lottery. Again, you have to have a ticket to win, but we're also going to be airdropping some positions in Detonator. To those of you that are in the comments, we're going to be doing this every day. Again, giveaways to help bring in new attention and new eyeballs and new community members. So analytics are looking great. We have 45 viewers, and yeah, I think YouTube is where it's at. So again, thank you all for joining us over here. I have some more time. Feel free to ask me any questions. Let me check Telegram as well. Alright, yeah, I don't see any other questions. In Telegram. Again, if you have a question, feel free to type it in the chat here on YouTube, and I'd be happy to go over anything more in depth. We've been doing this every day, so if you have a question you think of, feel free to, ask tomorrow as we continue to build this. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. And yeah, glad to be back. Again, the team does an AMA every single day. That's been really important for us. We want to be transparent and available to all of you, but I haven't been on in the last 2 days, so it's great to be back. I wish I could hear you guys' voices. Usually we do it in Telegram, but I'm running solo tonight, but hopefully it's working out. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and everything is going good. We appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you. And Charlie, yeah, no Charlie today. Charlie and Bull Gates are our resident count talk-a-lots, like Bull Gates says. They love to talk. So, but yeah, without them on the mic, we can make things a little shorter tonight. Alright, awesome. Well, yeah, guys, again, Detonator looking really solid. I don't see any more questions. If you have some, let me know. I can run it here a little bit longer. But no, everything is looking really solid. Again, we have a lot in the works this week. We're working on a new contract, as I mentioned earlier, that incorporates some stable coin elements, BUSD most likely, to be able to earn in stables. It looks like the market is really coming back to life as well. We'll probably also do a little bit of a crypto news segment, just again more podcast style for this, but things are looking a lot better. I don't want to say bull run yet, but if we can maintain here and make a move to the upside, then summer is looking really, really good for us. So yeah, market's coming back alive, and Ethereum again just under 3. Once we break that 3,000 resistance, we should see again some some good movement, and the higher Ethereum goes, the higher EMP goes, and the better off all of our LPs are in terms of dollar value. So it's a win-win. I mean, this is the only protocol that allows for passive income with exposure to Ethereum. You know, if anybody new here, you know, we're offering 1% daily on your Ethereum. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So if you like the way that sounds, definitely join our EMP Academy or our Telegram to learn more, and we're happy to explain how it all works and what makes us sustainable. So really, really exciting stuff happening, and yeah, we get to do it all over again tomorrow, everyone. So all right, one more round of questions. Let me double check, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, I think that's it, guys. Oh, one more maybe. All right, why ETH pushes up the coin? All right, so yeah, that's a great question actually. So again, at the core of our protocol, 4,000 EMP is tied to the price of 1 Ethereum. So what this does is it's a mathematically pegged token. So what that means is when Ethereum is $4,000, EMP will be worth $1. So the way we're able to do this is based on the ratios in our code, as well as our LP. So we're able to build LP pairs at that ratio, which again basically makes it to where that price is always happening. So it's a little complicated, and it's hard to say it a little bit simpler than that, but it's basically a ratio that's hard-coded into the way that the token operates, and it's then backed up by the actual LP token. So, you know, it's one thing to say, you know, yeah, our token is pegged to Ethereum. Well, if there's no liquidity, then that doesn't matter. You know, you could say, you know, 1 EMP is worth, you know, 1,000,000 ETH. I mean, unless there's liquidity behind it, it doesn't matter. But with us, I mean, we have over $4 million in liquidity between, you know, Detonator and the LP on PancakeSwap. So with that amount of liquidity, we're able to harden the price and truly be tied to Ethereum, because half of that LP is actual Ethereum. So there's no smoke and mirrors, and that's how it's maintained. So yeah, sorry if that was a little bit complicated, but that's how we're able to maintain our peg. And again, if there's more sells than buys on EMP, then we go below peg, and when that happens, then the system basically no longer prints new EMP. You're still able to earn in the farms and Detonator and everything else, but it's in a contraction phase, so there's no more EMP being produced when we're below peg, and that again is it helps mathematically the protocol get back to peg. So everything is based on code and trustless, you know, mathematics. It's not based on, you know, we don't own the liquidity. We're not a centralized entity. Again, this is just code on the internet that we all participate in. So we didn't do an ICO. There was no pre-sale. We're not a security. I mean, this is just code on the internet. And everybody in EMP is an owner of EMP. That's the beauty of it. So, you know, rather than devs and you know, project owners being in control, those of you that are involved in EMP benefit from how the protocol works overall. So it's really something revolutionary and something on cutting edge of decentralized finance. So for those of you that, again, maybe a little bit over your head right now, please don't be overwhelmed. We're on literally the cutting edge of all of this. So come and participate and learn, and together we can all achieve some great things. So Alright, I'm going to wrap it up, and I appreciate all of you tuning out for our first daily live AMA on YouTube, and we will do it all again tomorrow. So, thanks guys, have a wonderful night, and hopefully get ready for all the lottery winnings tomorrow. So, alright, have a great night, have a great day.